I wanted to begin, I'm calling this Talking with Jesus. I was raised in a huge family. My father had 13 brothers and sisters. My mother's brother had 24 children. So we grew up in love, and we all love each other. We still do everything. We have a big family reunion coming next week, so God has blessed us. I was married to a police officer. He left me. I had to raise my 2 children by myself. I worked 42 years and raised the kids all on my own, and God was with me. And talking with Jesus, I talked with him a lot. And he got me through everything. And then my father took ill. He has Guillain-Barré, which was a very serious, awful disease. I gave up my home and moved in with my mom to take care of her for 3 years. Went every day of my life to nursing home to be with my daddy. They blessed me and raised me well. I was raised in a beautiful Christian home, and it was my turn. And in that little journey, I met Bill. His wife was passing. We became friends, and it was a God thing. He liked my dad, and he asked my dad at one point if we could get married. And Daddy said yes. And Daddy always said, there's no man for my girl. I was his baby girl. And so when Daddy went through his journey, he was such a big witness to everyone. And God knew he had a place for him. And I remember one day my mama called me and she said, you need to come. I'm like, okay, I'll come. I came and sat down with Daddy, and he was in another realm. He was talking with Jesus. And I sat in the middle of that nursing, there were people everywhere, and he was sitting in the middle of the nursing home area. And I walked up to him, I said, Daddy, do you know who this is? And he goes, yeah, it's my girl, Sandra. And he goes, you have to wait a minute. I'm like, okay, where are you, Daddy? And he said, I'm talking to Jesus. I'm like, well, where are you? He goes, I'm in the beautiful garden, sitting on the rock. I have to discuss things with him. Of course, I cried, and, I didn't want to break that silence. And so I said to him, okay, Daddy, it's okay. I said, what are you talking about? He says, just things. And I said, what's he telling you? And he goes, he's telling me I'm not done with you yet. And I knew then that he was such a witness to everybody, and everybody loved him, and his reflection as me from a child looking at my father, just blessing everyone. And so it wasn't too long after that I moved him, and nothing had broke. And still that cloud was there, that beautiful, beautiful cloud was there. And nothing broke. And so then after I moved him away, he looked up at me and he goes, it's okay now. It was just like, it was nothing I'll ever, ever forget. It will always be with me. A few months after that, or later, longer than that, Daddy had gotten worse, went into his nursing home. I went in to see him, and he was not doing well, so I called the minister, and I said, it's time for you to come. And he said, okay. So he came down, and Bill, my dad, the minister, and myself, we got married in my father's nursing home room because Daddy wanted somebody to take care of me. And God sent me the most amazing man to take care of me. And he still does. 14 years later, we're still on cloud 9. So, and we will just always be blessed. And I just want to say, if you're in a place where you can sit on that same rock and talk to Jesus, and he will listen to you. And I did that my whole life, and I love my church family, my work family. I love my neighbors. I just love everybody. I'm a people person. Everybody knows that. Ryan knows that. So I just want to say God bless you all. And if you're sitting on that rock and you need someone to talk to, just look above. Amen.